TD Jakes has recently taken decisive measures against YouTube channels using excerpts from his videos for commentary, initiating a series of requests to take down such content. Channels like Smart Christian, Storm Monroe, Moxie Approved, and Prophet Abednego Lufile have all received copyright strikes. These strikes can have significant consequences for individuals, potentially jeopardizing their channels, leading to reduced revenue, diminished visibility, and harm to their online reputation. Repeated strikes could even result in the suspension or termination of their accounts. From a legal standpoint, content creators facing copyright issues have options, such as filing counterclaims or seeking legal advice to navigate the complexities of intellectual property disputes. If a copyright claim is deemed invalid because the channel's content falls under fair use, the affected party can dispute the claim with the platform. This typically involves presenting evidence and arguments that support the fair use interpretation of the content. The platform will then review the case, and if the dispute is successful, they may remove the copyright strike. However, outcomes can vary, and legal action may be necessary if the dispute resolution process proves ineffective. Seeking legal recourse may result in a court affirming that the content qualifies as fair use, potentially leading to compensation for the falsely accused party and a restoration of the channel's standing. If a court determines that a copyright claim against a channel was erroneously filed and the content falls under fair use, the individual filing the false claim may face legal repercussions, including potential liability for damages incurred by the wrongly accused channel, along with legal fees. Platforms are vigilant about false claims and may penalize users who abuse the copyright system, issuing warnings or escalating consequences to account suspension or termination based on the severity and frequency of such claims. The legal repercussions for the false claimant are contingent upon the decisions of the court and the platform, as well as the relevant laws in the jurisdiction. There's a growing perception that TD Jakes and his team are in damage control mode, attempting to suppress discussions about him by removing videos from YouTube. Some social media influencers argue that such actions might be construed as an admission of guilt, questioning why an innocent party would resort to such measures. In contrast, others point to P. Diddy's approach, where he chose to remain silent, allowing open discourse without actively stifling it. This differing reaction prompts inquiries into transparency and innocence, with some individuals highlighting that maintaining silence, as exemplified by P. Diddy, could be a more measured approach to public scrutiny. This approach fosters an environment where people form their own conclusions rather than attempting to manipulate the narrative. In 2018, a pivotal moment occurred in the public perception of Gino Jennings when a brief excerpt from his 3-hour broadcast was isolated.
So-called Christian-looking whores. That's it. Jumping in some church, flapping your ankle chains around, amen, all on the choir, breasts hanging out, lips all red, nails painted red, purple, blue, green, long like bird claws, all this fake hair, breast implants, toenails painted with little fake diamonds in it. Your toes ain't richer. Amen. You're nothing but a prostitute.
Amen. Amen.
Hear me?
Amen. Wonderful, beautiful.
Go to church now. Go to church.
That's right.
Got nothing but a singing hoe, a shouting
That's
hoe,
right.
a
Amen.
organ playing hoe,
Amen.
a choir director hoe.
Amen.
Hey, preacher. If what I just said describes your wife, you're married to a hoe.
Amen. Amen.
Am I right, I said?
Amen.
Talk to me.
Amen.
Despite facing widespread criticisms, Jennings displayed remarkable tolerance by refraining from taking action against any YouTube channel. Whether the comments were positive or negative, in the midst of the digital storm, Gino Jennings proactively addressed the misunderstanding. He embraced transparency, participating in interviews across various platforms to clarify the misrepresented content. Additionally, he took the initiative to broadcast on his own YouTube channel, meticulously explaining the context and intent behind the controversial statements. Despite the tumultuous scrutiny, the core of Jennings' message and sincerity in his spiritual pursuits remained unwavering. This commitment had a profound impact, leading to the baptism of over 2,728 individuals in that particular year.
2,728 souls been down in water. that wonderful? In 1 year.
This impactful outcome stands as evidence of the authenticity and effectiveness of Jennings' spiritual work. A notable difference in public discourse emerges when comparing Jennings to influential figures like T.D. Jakes. In this scenario, Jennings chose a path of dialogue and clarification instead of advocating for the removal of videos expressing diverse opinions. This serves as a powerful example of how steadfast dedication to spiritual work, convictions, and sincere pursuits can bring about a transformative influence on others, ultimately guiding them toward profound truths. The 2018 incident involving Gino Jennings underscores the potential for positive outcomes amidst adversity when driven by genuine sincerity and an unwavering commitment to spiritual principles. If T.D. Jakes is indeed innocent of the allegations, it is advisable for him to maintain humility, allowing God to defend him in his struggles. Seeking God with humility and guidance through prayer is crucial. Over time, the truth tends to reveal itself, bringing clarity to those misled by baseless accusations. A true man of God remains steadfast in faith and commitment to truth, trusting that time will unveil the authenticity of his character, dispelling misunderstandings. For a pastor, upholding humility is of paramount importance, especially when faced with allegations that may aim to tarnish one's reputation. Embracing humility serves as a profound reflection of spiritual values, demonstrating a dedication to principles of modesty and integrity. It is essential for a pastor not to be swayed by groundless accusations, recognizing that a strong connection with God provides the strength to endure such challenges. Trusting in God's guidance becomes an unwavering source of support, assuring that the truth will eventually emerge in alignment with God's will. Remaining resolute in the face of adversity, a pastor can find solace in the belief that God perceives and understands the heart. Anchoring oneself in the understanding that God is a just arbiter instills a profound sense of assurance that, in due time, the truth will prevail. Clearing one's name is not just about personal vindication. It's a testament to unwavering faith in God's plan. This journey is guided by humility, prayer, and a resolute commitment to truth. Navigating challenges with grace and reliance on God, a pastor demonstrates resilience born from an unshakable trust in God's providence.
Wrote me and said, Pastor Jennings, I don't want you to pay these fellas on social media or on television any mind that's hollering about you. We don't. The reason why we don't, because we are focused on the Lord's work.
The differing approaches of T.D. Jakes and Gino Jennings in managing online controversies underscore the nuanced dynamics of public perception in the digital age. While T.D. Jakes has taken steps to safeguard his image through takedown requests, Gino Jennings has chosen transparency and dialogue, confronting criticism openly. The pivotal 2018 episode involving Gino Jennings stands as proof of the transformative power of sincerity and unwavering commitment to spiritual principles in the face of adversity. The significance of humility becomes evident as a foundational element in navigating challenges for individuals in positions of spiritual leadership. Gino Jennings' example demonstrates how embracing humility, engaging in dialogue, and providing context can yield positive outcomes and even have a spiritual impact, as seen in the significant baptisms during a challenging period. For T.D. Jakes, the emphasis on humility and trust in God's justice holds resonance. If innocent, he is encouraged to rely on prayer, seeking guidance from God and allowing time for the truth to unfold. A genuine man of God, grounded in humility and unwavering faith, recognizes that clearing one's name is not merely personal vindication, but a testament to trust in God's plan. In the intricate realm of online media, Gino Jennings' illustration of humility and trust in God's justice, alongside the narratives of T.D. Jakes and Gino Jennings, underscores the profound impact of individual choices on public perception. The journey through challenges, guided by spiritual values and an unwavering connection with God, reflects the resilience and trust essential in the pursuit of truth. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I pray that we all continue striving to please God. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for updates on new videos. Thank you for watching.